The sun warmed the forest floor, casting a golden glow that danced through the leaves. The forest was alive with the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of birds. It was a serene morning, perfect for a gathering. Wise-OG, the old tortoise, sat under the wise tree, a tree that had stood for centuries, witnessing countless stories unfold. His shell was marked with the passage of time, each line telling a tale of wisdom and experience. He wore his little round glasses, which had seen many seasons come and go. Through them, he observed the world with a clarity that only age could bring. He saw his friends coming from afar, their familiar shapes bringing a sense of comfort. Each step they took was filled with purpose, as if they knew this meeting was of great importance. There was Rabbit, hopping nervously, his ears twitching with every sound. He was always the first to sense danger, and today his anxiety was palpable. Lion strode proudly beside him, his mane flowing like a golden crown. Behind them, Deer walked gracefully, her eyes reflecting the calmness of the forest, yet there was a hint of worry in her gaze. Wise-OG? My friends, the forest needs us. The animals gathered closer, forming a circle around Wise-OG. They felt worried, their hearts heavy with concern. The forest felt different, as if a shadow had fallen over its once vibrant spirit. It didn't feel happy anymore. The air was thick with unease, and the once cheerful songs of the birds were now replaced with an eerie silence. The forest, their home, was calling out for help.
The trees are quiet. Their leaves barely rustle, as if holding their breath, waiting for something to change. The silence is almost deafening, a stark contrast to the usual symphony of nature.
The birds don't sing. Their songs have vanished, leaving an eerie void. It's as if the melodies that once filled the air have been stolen, leaving behind a haunting silence.
The air feels heavy. A palpable tension hangs over the forest, making every breath feel labored. The animals sense it too, their movements slow and cautious, as if they are walking on eggshells.
Lion nodded. His eyes, usually fierce and full of life, now reflect a deep concern. He understands the gravity of the situation. He frowned his big frown. The lines on his face deepened, showing the weight of the responsibility he feels. The forest is his home, and he cannot ignore its cry for help. Wise-OG pushed his glasses up his nose. His eyes, filled with wisdom, scanned the worried faces around him. He knew it was time to speak up. Wise-OG, the forest has lost its harmony. His voice was calm but firm, carrying the weight of his years of knowledge. The balance that once kept everything in sync is now disrupted.
What is harmony? The young animal's eyes were wide with curiosity, eager to understand the concept that seemed so crucial. Wise-OG. Harmony is when everything works together. His explanation was simple yet profound. It's the symphony of life, where every creature plays its part, creating a beautiful balance. It is the balance of nature. When one element is out of sync, the entire system suffers. The forest thrives on this delicate equilibrium.
The animals looked around the quiet forest. Their eyes reflected a mix of fear and determination. They knew the importance of restoring harmony. They knew they had to help. United by a common goal, they resolved to bring back the balance that once made their home a paradise. The forest's silent cry would not go unanswered.
We can work together.
Teamwork?
Lion and Deer looked at each other.
We can try. Wise-OG. Media Group. Claymation Owl looking wise. Claymation Owl giving a thumbs up at stock at distribute_equally. A wonderful idea.
And so the four friends made a pact. They would work together to bring back the forest's harmony. Their journey was not easy. They had to cross a field of thorny brambles.
I'll use my strength to push them aside.
Next, they came to a rushing stream.
Follow me, Rabbit. I'll leap across and show you the way.
Finally, they reached a bare patch of land. The soil was dry and cracked.
We need to plant seeds.
But first we need water. Rabbit hopped to the rescue. With a sense of urgency, he knew his friends were counting on him. The forest had been dry for weeks, and the seeds they had planted needed water to grow. The rabbit's determination was unwavering as he bounded through the forest, his ears flopping with each leap. He knew where to find a spring. It was a hidden gem, a secret spot known only to a few. The water was crystal clear, reflecting the sunlight like 1,000 tiny diamonds. He filled his little bucket to the brim, careful not to spill a single drop.
"I've got the water!" he exclaimed, his voice filled with excitement and relief. The other animals gathered around, their eyes wide with hope and anticipation. They knew this water was the key to bringing their forest back to life.
He scurried back with water for the seeds. The journey back was just as important as the journey there. Every step was taken with care, ensuring the precious water made it back to the waiting seeds. The forest seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the life-giving liquid. Carefully they planted each seed in the ground. Each seed was a promise, a hope for the future. The animals worked together, their movements synchronized like a well-rehearsed dance. They knew that their combined efforts would yield the best results.
"Let me use my big paws to pat the earth gently," said the bear, his voice deep and reassuring. His large paws were perfect for the task, pressing the soil down just enough to protect the seeds without crushing them.
Soon tiny green shoots began to appear. The forest felt different. The air felt lighter. It was as if the entire forest was taking a deep breath, filling its lungs with the promise of new life. The animals watched in awe as the first signs of growth emerged from the soil. The birds began to sing. Harmony was returning. Their melodies filled the air, a symphony of joy and renewal. The forest was coming alive again, each note a testament to the power of teamwork and perseverance.
Look, Wise-OG, the forest is coming back to life. The young animals couldn't contain their excitement. They pointed to the new growth, their voices filled with wonder and pride. They had worked so hard, and now they were seeing the fruits of their labor.
Wise-OG smiled proudly at his friends. They had done it. The old owl's eyes twinkled with pride and satisfaction. He knew that this was just the beginning, that the forest would continue to grow and thrive with their care and dedication. The forest was alive with the music of teamwork. Each creature played its part, creating a harmonious melody that echoed through the trees. It was a celebration of life, a testament to what could be achieved when everyone worked together.